What's going on, everybody? Week 13 is in the books, and the NFL morgue is officially open for business as teams are dying. And there's one team we might have to bring back to life. We'll get all into it in this week's episode. Roll the intro. So that Cleveland, I picked Cleveland. Houston at Baltimore. What's your thoughts about your game, man?
Don't want to talk about it.
Wow, really?
Feel like they're using this as a stepping stone to say that they are going to play good football. Going forward, I would still be worried about Atlanta's offense.
You're now watching another episode of the Football Man Cave presented by the Boredom House.
All right, guys, week 13 is in the books. We are back. Same crew, same faces, same places. I got X with me as well as Iconic. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, what up, buddy?
Hey, man, just another week, y'all. We here to get into these games, man. What an interesting week, man. I told y'all, it's a competitive year this year. The competition is getting closer and closer. We got some interesting games. But before we get into all of that, let me update you guys with some breaking news going around the league. All right, so if you haven't heard, didn't hear this week, good old Darius Slay was released from Pittsburgh, picked up by the Bills off waivers, and he said, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and take some time to think about it. I don't know if I really want to play yet. Do y'all think it was him not wanting to play for the Bills, or he really was just like, man, I don't know if I got it no more? What y'all thoughts?
I mean, that's probably both. Like, I mean, he played pretty bad for Pittsburgh. So if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, bro. I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't chase a check while he can. If you're going to give up, go ahead and get a couple more dollars, bro. If this about to be the end of it, you might as well put some more checks in your pocket.
That's fair. Iconic, what you think?
Yeah, I just think he knows that like it's over for like he don't got it no more. Because even though he's still playing with a playoff caliber team in the Bills, still got a chance to chase a ring. It's like I ain't got it no more, bro. I'm gonna just take some time, sit out.
I feel you on that. All right, well, I tell you what, a team that thinks one of their players still got it, tight end Mark Andrews for Baltimore has agreed to a 3-year, $39.3 million deal. Me personally, he wasn't having his best season. I get it, Lamar missed a lot of time, but he's getting up there in age. Maybe this is just to help the salary cap, extend that money further down the road. What do you guys think about him staying in Baltimore?
I don't think Baltimore really needed to do that because they got Isaiah Likely. I like him more than Mark Andrews for Lamar Jackson. And after that playoff debacle he had, the drop in the end zone, I feel like that should have all right, Mark Andrews, we don't really need you no more, bro. Because what you're supposed to be is reliable and good hands in this, and when we needed you most, you dropped it. So we should have dropped you.
Feel you on that. X, got anything?
I mean, he been consistent. Like, that's just loyalty. I think it need to be more loyalty in football. Like, he done played and balled out beforehand. So, really, I feel like when players get contracts, it's based off what you did. You don't really get paid for what... I mean, some guys get paid for what you're going to do, but he already done put in the work, bro. You might as well get him the money. It ain't like he ain't put in no work beforehand. And like you said, just because this year, I mean, he ain't had no real quarterback, so his stats not going to look good this year. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with bringing him back. He's solid. He ain't trash yet, so he definitely worth keeping on the roster.
I feel you on that. All right. And lastly, what I got here, Philadelphia, y'all are some wild fans. You got a winning team, but apparently y'all are out here egging your offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo's house. What is with that, man? I get it. You lost the game. It's a little bit of turmoil, but come on, man. What y'all doing, man? What y'all think of that, man? Y'all think that man deserved that, man?
The Eagles fans is why I hate certain football fans, bro. Like, your team winning, bro. Y'all are still a playoff team. Y'all mad because it's not going how y'all want it to go, bro. Winning is winning. I don't care if it's a 0 point, 7 points, 2 points. Bro, y'all doing all this extra whining, complaining about y'all season. Bro, y'all could be 4-7 right now after going 14-3. Like, I'm tired of hearing these Eagles fans complain, bro. Next person I see say anything about it, bro, I'm gonna let him have it because I don't want to hear it, bro. Who cares? Who cares? Y'all not. Oh, Jalen Hurts is not doing his best. Who cares? Y'all still going to the playoffs. Y'all can go to the playoffs and score 8 as long as y'all defense keep him at 6. Like, who cares?
Nah, I agree. They wild, bro. Iconic. What you think?
Yeah, this is the type of fan base that doesn't deserve a Super Bowl win. Like y'all just won a Super Bowl last year, bro. What are y'all crying about every little thing, bro? Y'all are still probably one of the top 10 teams in the league. Like, why are y'all doing all this extraness for no reason, bro? Like, y'all don't deserve to be a Super Bowl winning team, bro. As a fan base, the players they deserve it, but these fan base they don't deserve this team, bro. They could have a team like the Falcons.
Don't worry, we're about to get into them in a second. But yeah, that was the breaking news we had for you guys. I'm laughing because I tell you, a team that deserves some eggs thrown at people. I'm gonna actually buy a carton of eggs for Christmas. As we get into the Minnesota Vikings, went out to Seattle on the West Coast and lost with a score of 26-0. X, man, here's your carton of eggs. Start throwing them, man. What happened in that game, dog?
Bro, we're like what the Panthers should have been, bro. It's like they space jammed us, bro. Like this don't make no sense, bro.
Oh
Like
man.
this is how the Panthers season should have went, bro. The Panthers done stole our mojo, bro. Like the quarterback play, they was all JJ McCarthy is not worth it. Let's try Max Brosmer. Let's see what he can do. But that was probably one of the worst quarterback performances I ever seen, bro. Like, and people were saying the defense wasn't bad in the beginning. We had a chance, bro. The whole team just it start like I said. The coaches, y'all did this to yourselves, bro. I don't care if we don't got nobody back there. Use your strengths, bro. We still refuse to create a running attack that can hold off teams until we get a decent quarterback. We still refuse to switch up schemes. We run the same double A gap linebackers in the middle we've been running for the past 10 years. Like, when are y'all gonna get it, bro? It's okay to switch it up, bro. Like, try something different, bro. This is obviously not working. And I don't mean players. I mean the scheme. The scheme just not working. And, like, we was getting after Seattle. The defense looked okay, but we couldn't score nothing, bro. It was just sad. Like, I'd rather us hand the ball off 40 times and lose than let Max Brosmer back in the game, bro. Keep him on the bench. That's where he belongs.
Yeah. Man, I still can't fathom that y'all were a 14-win team. You realize y'all are sitting ninth right now at 4-8. Y'all have a worse technically winning percentage than Atlanta. I know Marcus keep talking about his team, but it's baffling to me. Alpha 14-win season, and you have most of your pieces there. To the point where Adam Thielen said, "Man, can I get up out of here, man?"
I mean, he wasn't getting thrown the ball. But for me, a thing I don't like is everybody's like, well, that's a good team, a good draft pick. Draft pick position don't mean anything in
That's
any
true.
sport. You can draft first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and have a player that's a bum. You can draft 288th and have a guy who's just a straight stud. Like our receivers, we was drafting Sandy Rice and people like that in the first round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Laquan Treadwell. Trash. Adam Thielen was an undrafted free agent. Walked on after he went to Minnesota. Walked on. Ended up being a great. Stephon Diggs was a fourth round, either third or fourth round pick.
It
Top
might have been
receipt.
fifth. Oh yeah, it might have been
It might
fifth.
have been six to be honest. He
Yeah,
was down there.
late.
He was a late pick. Trash. So it's like everybody's like, well, it's okay. Y'all getting a good pick. Who cares about that pick, bro? I don't care about no pick. I want wins, bro. I watched another guy tell us, oh, well, the Vikings need to either lose all the way. They just want to hold on. No, 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 no. Y'all play to the best of y'all ability and try to fill in what y'all need. And I mean, it's just a bad year. I mean, I don't know how this happened. To be honest, I know how it happened. The coaching is bad. JJ McCarthy is not horrible, but like I said, they have not changed nothing to fit better for a young guy. They still having him try to run a scheme not made for him. That's another example of, well, this is our system. You got to run it good or you can't play here. Well, how about we dumb it down for him and get him to throw some slants, some regular routes, you know what I'm saying? Dump offs, wide receiver screen, help help whoever's out there play better, run the ball, play good defense. Like, we just got away from football. So, like I said, we just got these last couple games just to see. Like I said, hopefully McCarthy can stay healthy so he can get these reps in. Because that's all these last couple games is now, just reps from McCarthy.
I feel you. Iconic, you got anything on the Vikings, man? Anything you want to add to it?
Nah, not necessarily for the Vikings. Seattle looking like a real good team right now. Actually one of my dark horses right now in the playoffs. But yeah, Minnesota just use these time as reps for JJ McCarthy, bro. And like how Raybax was saying, the draft pick position really don't matter, bro. It's like, because of course we done seen plenty of first round busts, first round wasted talent. So yeah, just let this be reps for young JJ.
All right. Moving on, we're going to go over to the ATL, where the Falcons took their freaknik energy up to
Great.
New York, not to face the Giants, but to face the Jets, and unfortunately fell on a last-minute field goal with a score of 27-24. Iconic, man. I look like you getting ready for the 2026 draft, ain't you?
No, because we don't have a first round draft pick.
Oh my goodness! I keep forgetting. My fault. I set you up for that. My bad.
No. It's cool, but listen though.
All right.
Because both of our first round picks this year, they're balling out, bro. Like I think they're 1 and 2 leading sacks as rookies, and also we are in the top 5 in sacks as a team. So where that pick capital led us, I'm totally fine with it. It's not translating to wins today, but it's going to translate to wins in tomorrow year or the year after that. So I'm not even caring about the draft pick that much. Like I feel like it's going to benefit the Rams. That pick is going to benefit the Rams more than it would have benefited us just on this upcoming draft. If that makes sense.
It does.
But I think this is the second time Raheem Morris has lost to one of the worst teams in the league at the current week. The first loss that was terrible was against Miami. I think they were a 1-win team at the time, or maybe a 2-win team at the time. Then we do the same thing last week against the Jets. So I still don't see how that dude is even still in Atlanta right now. It's getting cold outside in the South. He's still wearing his capris. It doesn't make any sense. But that's all I got to say about them boys, bro.
Yeah. I thought this was going to be it. After this game, I said, "Oh yeah, this would be when them capris are set outside to go do your thing, take your low tops, go on somewhere." But no, I guess Atlanta's going to stick it through the rest of the season. You're down Michael Penix. You know, you got backups playing. You essentially kind of know your fate here. So I get it. Now, I guess I'm questioning the Falcons it's just a lot of question marks. Like, you have optimism, yet you still have so many question marks around the team, especially even around with Michael Penix. You know, is he that guy or not? But he's still young, so, you know, you give him time, you continue to build. So, you know, y'all got time to figure it out. But I know one thing for sure. Kirk Cousins, it's time to go, buddy. Yeah, your welcome is done. It's overstayed. X, anything you want to add about that Atlanta game?
I mean, at this point, you know, just the team not coming together. Y'all gave up 24 to the Jets, or 27. What was it? It just, I mean, Atlanta is kind of where we ain't expect them to be a 12, 13-win team. I expect them to be a little bit better, but I mean, that expectation wasn't crazy high for people outside looking in. I mean, it wasn't like we expected Atlanta to be a playoff team, even though the division was kind of weaker this year. So I don't think they far off from where they should be with their roster. Where, like, I mean, they got some development to do, but roster wise, they're not far off from some kind of success. They just got to pull it together. And with the Jets, I mean, they just a team that's just playing. They ain't got nothing else to play for. All they can do is play for wins. I feel like a lot of them guys playing for jobs, playing for money. If you're on a bad team, you got to show something, or like who's gonna pick you up. So
That's true.
them guys still got to play because they still got something to play for.
That's true. Well, Atlanta, we wish you the worst. Sincerely, a Carolina fan. No, okay. But you know, It's unexpected for Atlanta, but there's nobody who is the epitome of unexpected like the Carolina Panthers, as the Los Angeles Rams went out to Carolina and lost with a score of 31-28. This has to be one of the larger upsets of the year, man. Let me get some things off my chest. Okay? It's been a long time, where I've looked at a matchup and I said, we ain't got no chance. And we won. It's been a long time. Haven't felt this way in a long time as a fan. My goodness. Bryce, he played really well. Dave Canales called really kahunas. Throws on fourth downs multiple times, both leading to touchdowns against arguably the best team in the league, as some people saw it. Oh, not so much anymore. Maybe, but still top 5. Wow. A running rotation that makes sense. You're not getting analytical about it. You went with the flow of the game. Rico's in there, 2 or 3 runs. We'll see how he feels. And then you put Chuba in. Chuba's hot. You stay with Chuba. He gets cooled down a little bit. Okay, come out. Now we put Rico in. That makes sense. You're calling plays that were suitable. Special teams, you didn't give up nothing crazy. You gave a couple big returns. Defense, you bend, but you didn't break. Couldn't really stop the run like that, but you did when it mattered. Not really any edge pressure. I think that will come in time. Starting the rookie out there and DJ Wanham on the other side. Not premier pass rushers, but give it time. Your clutch players came up when you needed it. J.C. Horn was out. And we got 2 picks from the secondary. We love that. Derek Brown, you want your superstars to step up. Strip sack fumble to seal the game. And then the Bryce Young throw, of course, to call game. And then, you get your hands up, cause that interception in the end zone. Oh, man. It's been all week I've been thinking about this game, man. And it's been all week. And I think back to the New Orleans, of course, when I killed this team off. Do I regret it? I don't know. Because like I said, I don't think I can fully regret killing this team off until I see it back to back. And I'm not saying that to diminish the success, but it's, what I've been saying is now being said across everybody. I've seen it across everyone is saying the inconsistency is crazy. I even heard Emmanuel Acho on his podcast. This man said that the Carolina Panthers are dangerous because how the hell are you going to game plan against them? You going to get the Saints, Bryce Young, or you going to get the Atlanta and the Rams, Bryce Young? You going to get a Carolina team that falls 17-7, or you going to get the team that beats the hottest team in the league? They're dangerous because they're unpredictable. Listen, I'm aggravated because they're unpredictable. Just a little consistency in the ceiling for this team is crazy, and that's why I said next year I think this team has a very high ceiling and can really compete. But that's all I got for the game. X, we'll go with you, and then we'll go with Iconic. What are your thoughts about Carolina and the Rams, man?
So I was at work before the game started, and me and one of the other managers was talking about it, and he was like, "Yeah, the Panthers have no chance." And I was like, "Hold on now, I'm just saying." The Rams is an offensive powerhouse. Their defense is average. If you can slow down the Rams offense and control the game, you can deal with the Rams. They're offensive. They score points. If that's how they win games, they trying to put a whole bunch of points up on you. They're not really shutting nobody down. So it's really, can the defense come in there and slow them down? But like I said, Bryce is a clutch player. I keep seeing it over and over and over and over again. He might not be the best, but he is clutch. He got something in him. When he needs to make a play, he finds it, he makes it happen, and I feel like the coach finally trusted him enough to put some more games decision in his hand. Like I said, well called game. The Rams was a little hype. This just been how the season been though, so I'm not surprised that it happened. Like I said, I'm just surprised that people expect consistency from the Panthers because this is not the roster I would expect any kind of consistency from. But to even get these spurts of real good football is something that every Panthers fan should be happy about. They shouldn't be talking Super Bowl right now, but to see them elevate past the level, because I really thought the Panthers was a 6-win team, 5-win team, like easy. Like their roster construction to me was like, all right, bro, they don't really got it right now, but they have shown spurts of excellent gameplay, excellent defense, quarterback who can manage the game how they needed to, and an excellent run game, just playing good football. And for the Rams, like I said, they're one of those glass cannons. You know, they really blow you out, or they can lose if you can tighten in on their offense. And that's always been an issue for the last couple of years. So I don't see nothing different from that.
Okay. Glass cannons. I like that reference. You getting up there in the unk ages, eh? Up here dropping the quotes on them. I like that. Glass cannons. I'm putting that in the notebook and I'm stealing that. Iconic, what's your thoughts on the game, and then we can move on.
All I want to say is just a question to Panthers fans. So it's like, what were you expecting at the beginning? It's a double-parted question. What were your expectations for the Panthers at the beginning of the year before the season started? And now that you see that they have exceeded expectations, now it's like, what are you complaining for? It's like y'all are doing more than what most people expected y'all to do. So it's like y'all should just take all of this with like, this is good, this is great. We weren't even supposed to be looked at this way this year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like y'all are y'all are getting ahead of yourselves in the sense of, we're supposed to be dominant, we're supposed to be consistent. No, because y'all wasn't supposed to be none of this according to most people before the season started. So it's like, I feel like y'all should just take everything week by week. If we got a winning record, that's great. Like, we in a playoff race, that's great, because we weren't expecting to be nowhere near this. So it should be no Super Bowl expectations at all, neither. So it's like, just take this as, all right, we're finally seeing the progress in Bryce Young that we've been wanting to see the past 2 years. So you're getting what you want, but it's not the way you want it to look, but it's still, you're getting what you want. So I feel like that's just something weird that's going on with Panthers fans. They're getting what they want, they just don't like how it looks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I can't speak for all Panthers fans, and me, I feel like I'm a little bit more of a modest Panther fan. I can see the big picture here, but let me speak on this real quick, and then we'll move on. Before the season, I watch a lot of Panther podcasts as well, just trying to get a beat on what people say. The average range for this team, what I heard, was 5 to 7 wins with a ceiling. The ceiling was 8 to 9 wins from Panthers fans. The floor was 4. The average, what I heard, was about 5 to 7. A lot of people thought that they had an A+ draft. They thought that the additions that were added through free agency were supposed to really shore up the defense. And they expected Bryce Young to take a major step. What I feel like it's, and I'm not saying this to complain, because, man, I wins are wins. I'm happy that we're not trash, but it's just, and I keep saying this word, it's just frustrating for me that, it's just not, and I don't even want a full season of consistency. I just, let me see, and I've said this, just one back-to-back game, just one. I just wanted to see one back-to-back game.
I gotta cut you off right there, though.
Go ahead.
What you just said, you said it's frustrating it not being consistent, but how's it still frustrating it not being consistent when the last 3 years you guys were consistently losing? So the it should be more of, instead of frustrating that we're not winning back to back, it should be, we're happy that we're not losing back to games no more. You see what I'm saying? It's like,
I agree.
It's
with
like
that.
y'all frustration. You already had that. That's when y'all was losing 6 games in a row. That's the frustration. But now that you're winning a game, lose a game, win a game, win a game, lose a game, it's like I feel like y'all are just like, I don't know the word
Ungrateful.
for it. Ungrateful. There you go. There you go.
Ungrateful.
Ungrateful.
Y'all ungrateful. Y'all
Ungrateful.
actually got some W's. Yeah,
But now it's not consistent enough, or we can't beat two good teams in a row. Y'all could be like the Panthers for the last 3-4 years and not beat nobody. You ungrateful. That's the problem.
I don't.
Thank you.
Listen. I wouldn't say.
Ungrateful.
All right. I wouldn't say, okay, fine. You want to call it ungrateful? Sure. Fine, whatever. A number one overall pick. I'm asking for 2 consistent games. I get it. If you want to call it that, I'll wear it. Put the tag right here, ungrateful. I'm an ungrateful ass Panthers fan. Maybe. But in my head, what consistently goes through my head is, as a number one overall pick, y'all know the expectations that come with it. So
see, I don't put expectations based on
I do.
position. You got to put it based on talent. That's the whole point of evaluating football players.
But
You can't.
Go ahead.
You can't draft somebody first overall and say because he was first overall, Bryce Young should be throwing 400 yards, 4 touchdowns every game. You can't expect that,
bro.
That's not. Because you're taking the best out of what's available. It's not the best out of whatever college has. You're taking the best you feel was available. Because if that's the case, if they wanted somebody who was going to play like that, they should have drafted a C.J. Stroud or somebody who was a bigger arm, who stand in the pocket better. You drafted the winner from Alabama. You didn't draft him because he's going to light up the scoreboard. You drafted the winner, the guy who's going to get in there who know how to win. And like I said, when you push towards the winner, you get those results instead of pushing towards the stat pattern, the league overall number one guy. I want him to look a certain way. Y'all get pushback from that. But when you go into all right, bro, we're just trying to be successful. He resonates with that. When y'all just try to make him successful, y'all don't care how he doing it. He resonates with that. That's what I like about Bryce Young. If y'all wanted the guys who gonna sling that thing, y'all should have drafted the quarterbacks that had them arms that look good on camera that don't know how to win games.
All right, I hear you. It is one thing to be number one overall pick, but there's one thing to give up a star wide receiver, two number one overall picks, well, technically 3, and a second overall pick. So the capital that you gave up,
the star receiver?
DJ Moore?
DJ Moore at the time, he was really good. He
Okay.
had over 1,000-yard season at the time.
The solid receiver, yeah.
No, he was good at the time. Don't play him like that while I pull up that man's stats. When he was with us that year, with PJ Walker, he had 1,000-yard season. Stop it. I see what y'all doing.
So is Michael Gallup a star receiver? Like, come on now, let's not.
All right.
And DJ was good. He was good.
Whatever. Fine. Whatever. He. All right. Whatever. Cool. Not the point. Mama said ain't nothing in the past to be worried about. Focus on the future. But anyway, it's just watching it where one week you look like you know what you're doing, the next week you look absolutely lost. And it was just wanting to see 2 weeks of you look like you know what you're doing. I'm not asking to light up the scoreboard 400 yards.
That's what y'all asking him to do.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking for 2 weeks. Can you look like you know what you're doing? If you throw under 200 yards, that's fine. Just don't throw 2 to 3 picks. Like one game, 3 touchdowns against the Rams.
I gotta see that.
Two interceptions against the Saints. Watch I'm telling you, if you go back and just watch. Against the 49ers, he looked lost. You couldn't capitalize on 3 interceptions on a beat down 49ers team, but with a Rams defense, you go crazy. Saints, you throwing picks. You know what I'm saying? And in Atlanta, you woo everywhere. That's all I'm saying is just. That's when I'm saying, I could deal with this, but it's this. It is this. The gap is wild. That's all I'm saying.
But it's not him. It's the coaching that makes this gap from here to here.
That might be the case. Because
every week it's not consistent. Like I said last week,
I'll get that to you.
It was bad. Like it was like, man, just do what he good at. Because like I said. I've been advocating for Bryce just because one, it'd be different if he was trash the whole time. But even last year, he showed some flashes of like, oh, hold on now. Okay, we see what you can do. Okay, hold on now. And again, he might not have dropped 400 yards, 500 yards, but it was like, man, you can make plays when we need them. And
That's fair.
I got to defend that, man. Like, just with any quarterback. He might not be Justin Herbert throwing 400 yards, but he come in there, he'll beat up on Justin Herbert's team. I'm just saying.
And and that's fine. I demand excellence. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm done. We're done. We're
For
done.
sure.
I'm just
Hey,
playing.
that's your team. That's your
I'm just
team.
playing. It's just that's it. All right, let's keep going into some BS, y'all. We're gonna get into that was some bull for this week, and boy, there was enough to go around. This we had a lot to pick from. I'm gonna go ahead and go first here. My that was some bull pick brings us to the New York Giants and a former Falcons kicker. That young ho ain't that cool.
My goodness.
What was that? You
Oh,
have
my
one
goodness.
job. One job in the league is to kick a ball. You practice kicking balls. You're on the sideline into the net kicking balls. So when you line up for a field goal to set your either to win or set your team up to win or take the leader at some I forget. Take your step back. You go to kick that leg back and you just give the turf just kiss the
Kicked
turf.
into the dirt.
And you hit it hard, so hard that your foot didn't even come back up. It was just like, oh, nowhere near the ball, bro. And it was so bad that people said Vegas was involved.
Yeah,
Vegas
you
was
gotta get
involved in that
investigated,
kid.
bro. You got to. It's no way.
The
in the world you just
NFL
kick
ain't
in
never
dirt.
beaten the allegations with bull like that. But
That was insane.
that was terrible. So that, my friend, was some bull. Now let's keep it going with some more bull. X, tell me, what was your bull for this week?
Hey, my Minnesota fans. I don't know what to tell y'all, but that pass by Max Brosmer when he was getting rushed and he dove and thought he was saving the game or winning the Super Bowl, or I don't know what the hell he was thinking. But when he dove and slung it to Seattle's defender into a pick six, bro, that is some bull. Like, I understand, bro, you trying to make a play, and I guess I like the effort, but like, really, bro, that's who. Oh man, JJ, we need to see what the other guy he did good in preseason. It's a reason he ain't got no PT, bro. That boy cannot play in this level yet. Like, I didn't really like much of Max Brosmer before, but
Who?
that was some
Yeah,
bull,
that's what I was
bro.
going to say.
Oh my god, bro! That pass was probably one of the most blooper passes I've seen in the last 10 years, bro. My
Not worse
boy
than Mariota's.
dove. Man, that was beyond
Yeah,
that, bro.
no,
He
it
could have
was
picked six too. It wasn't
iconic. I
even
don't
a.
know if you've seen it, bro, but it was bad, bro. It was
Oh my
bad.
god, bro! I
That boy
can't
was
watch.
that
I
boy
can't
was laying
watch that.
sideways. He went soup.
Diving, bro, like he was about to win the Super Bowl, bro.
Bro,
That
Mariota
boy
was
said, "I am
upside down
Mahomes."
backwards, bro. And he still
I would
threw
have
it.
preferred Mariota's backward pass, bro.
It don't get much worse than that, bro.
It
Oh
was
my
bad.
goodness,
I gotta look
that
All
that
was
right,
a
up, bro.
bull.
that was some bull. And lastly,
Oh,
with iconic, bull is the color brown. So you know where we're going to the Browns,
You know
baby.
where we
Iconic, tell us
going.
about your bull pick.
This has been a topic around the NFL world. That was some bull. I gotta give it to Jerry Judy for doing your antics on the sideline.
Crazy
So
work.
you walked over to Shador while he's on the clipboard. You're doing all these hand gestures, and it's not like you're trying to pump him up. It's like you're trying to tell him like, bro, what are you doing? Blah blah blah, and all this stuff. First of all, Jerry Judy, y'all play for the Browns, so it's really not that serious. Y'all not going to the playoffs tomorrow. Two, Jerry Judy, bro, like Jerry Judy, your name only holds luster from your days at Alabama, bro.
Ooh,
If nobody knew you from Alabama, you would just be another Alec Pierce type receiver. Nobody really cares about you because you're not a number one receiver and you're a bottom tier number two receiver, Jerry Judy. So you doing all that to Shador? Were you having the same energy when y'all had Dylan Gabriel playing? When y'all had Joe Flacco playing? With any of your other quarterbacks when he played with Denver? When you were dropping every pass? When you were dropping crucial first downs and touchdowns? Were you doing all of this then? So it's like, why do you choose to uh, what's the word they say? You're you're clout chasing, trying to
Mm.
get some screen time to the NFL.
Mm.
To I'm gonna do the easy thing, and I'm gonna pick on Shador just so my name can be linked to him and whatever. You're clout chasing, bro. That's exactly what you're doing, bro. He's the hot name in Cleveland. He's the he's the hot topic in Cleveland. So now it's gonna look like, oh, if Shador does do good, it's because I got in his face and I told him to step up and be better. But bro, you are not who you think you are. You have no room to go up to any quarterback or any player doing all those antics that you did, bro. That was some bullshit. Oh, and not to mention, you the same nigga the previous week that was just walking casually on the field, and you let the do and you fumble. Did Shador come up to you then? Where was all this energy when you sat there and you fumbled, bro? Where was that energy at?
Trying to type shit.
Crazy ain't the word. It was some bullshit. And that was this week's bull, guys. A lot of it. All right, let's get into some somewhat bull, not bull, kind of bull, I don't know. But we're going to go rapid fire here in 60 seconds or less. We're going to cover your 4 games here from the week that we think needs a little bit more spotlight. Kansas City Chiefs go out to Dallas on Thanksgiving, and Dallas pulls away with the win of 31-28. I got to say, what a great game, Dallas. Woo, boy. I might, Jerry Jones, I might be wrong about you. But KC, it's slim pickings in the AFC, boy. You might want to pick it up. So shout out to Dallas. They're really coming alive, man. So, John, I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. We sorry, man. We formal apology
I'm
from the
not,
board.
bruh. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not sorry. One, Kansas City put up touchdowns on the Cowboy defense. Their defense is still bad. It was just their offense. I mean, that was a masterclass offensive effort. I mean, the 2 receivers on the outside, they couldn't do nothing with them the whole. I mean, they was Duffy. Well, you need your duffel bag to go back into the locker room, bruh. They had you looking terrible. The run game was popping. They got their backup running back. A big hole he exploded through. It was just a masterclass on offense. I really think if Patrick Mahomes would have got one more drive, he would have won the game just because he was shredding their defense the whole game. It came down to, like I said, Dak put the game away. They did their thing. George Pickens, CD, they had their quarterbacks on skates the whole game, grabbing them, holding them. So,
Nah,
I
facts.
mean, the
That's a good
Cowboys,
thing.
hey, like I've been saying it all year, this Dak best year and probably ever. From what I've seen, just his gameplay. Um, are they Super Bowl ready? Nah, that defense is trash. I don't care what nobody say. That defense, garbage.
All
But
right, we're
if
going to
that can
find out.
carry them,
Yeah.
they might get a deep playoff push. Who knows?
Who knows? Iconic. What you got, man?
Uh, the Chiefs, y'all really needed to win that game, bro. And I've been trying to hold on to y'all the whole season, but I think it's over for y'all season, bro. And great back-to-back wins from the Cowboys. You beat the Eagles, then you beat the Chiefs. Now you play the Lions this week. If the Cowboys beat the Lions this week, we're gonna have a way different conversation coming up next podcast. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right, well, we'll see about that. Going on to the next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at Baltimore, where Cincinnati comes out victorious with a score of 32-14. I ain't got a lot to say to this. All I'm gonna say is Joe Burr, he about to shock some people. That's all I got to say. Go ahead,
My
Icon.
one of my managers at work, he's actually a Bengals fan, and I asked him, how did you feel about the win y'all had against the Ravens? He was like, it really didn't matter. He was like, it's more about bragging rights that we beat our AFC North rival or whatever. But he was like, he honestly didn't want Joe Burrow to play at all because he's like y'all put him in sudden death to where we had to win every single game or we're out the playoffs. So it's like he's coming back from injury, and you're gonna have to like mega accelerate him up to the speed of game to win games to try to push to the playoffs. He was saying that like it's real far fetched, and he shouldn't be playing. Ravens, I don't know how you lose that game, bro. Lamar, You turned the ball over 3 times. I think you either fumbled twice and threw a pick, or you threw 2 picks and you fumbled once. It was just bad. It was a bad game for the Ravens, bro. Y'all was supposed to win that game, and y'all lost at home.
Hey, real quick, X. Bengals are 4-8. The Ravens and Steelers are 6-6. The only 2 games back, so might be crazy. All right, go ahead, X.
For me, was it the Ravens losing the game or the Bengals winning the game? Like, I can't. I got to see part of it, and it was just like I don't think the Bengals offense been good all year, but for the Ravens not to be able to score, it was just like the Bengals. We all know they don't have a dominant defense at all, nowhere close to it. So was it the Ravens not playing up to expectations more than the Bengals? That's what I think. But it make it interesting. It's gonna sell some TV in the North. Can the Bengals win the North? Can Pittsburgh and the Ravens hold them off? It brings a little storyline to the FC North. So, them allegations be real.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
That's
All
a
right,
fact.
we'll get into the last. We'll see the last 2 games here. We got the Houston Texans going out to Indianapolis and winning with a score of 20-16. Don't look now, but Houston is in 8th place, 1 game out of the playoffs here. That defense might take them somewhere. And now that CJ Stroud's getting back in rhythm, getting back fully healthy, you might have to look out for Houston, man. That's all I got.
I think the Colts, as everybody was riding their wave in the first half of the season, I feel like they're coming back down into the stratosphere of what they really are. Because this is 2 weeks now where they couldn't put it together. They lost against the Chiefs last week, and the week before that they lost again now to the Texans, which are very quality AFC losses on the Colts' hand. And yeah, they better get back right, or it's gonna be just a good season for the Colts, and they're gonna fall back down to what we what I thought they were.
They are who we thought they were. X, what you got?
Nick been telling us about this Houston defense all season, man. I really think they really who they say they is. I think it's more their defense just playing phenomenal, bro. Like the Colts didn't play bad, but their defense kept them. They kept them under what they needed, and like you said, C.J. Sprout found a little stride in the game along with the run game, but that defense is looking like it's the real. Nick been trying to tell us, bro. Maybe we need to tune in to Houston defense, but they definitely held them. So
I
I
tell
don't
you what,
know.
that's why I've been picking them. I'm telling you. All right, and we're gonna get
Yeah,
to
yeah.
our last game here. Make sure y'all zoom in the X's face. The Chicago Bears go to the Philadelphia Eagles and win with a score of 24-15. I only got to say one thing here. Chicago, man, what did y'all give y'all running backs this game? If I'm not mistaken, I think they both had over 125 yards rushing on that Philly defense. What did y'all give them? Boy, y'all say Ben Johnson in the locker room take his shirt off? Boy, that boy swole. Boy, y'all just tossing steroids around? But anyway, Chicago, hats off to you. That is a good recipe to get you guys up and through the playoffs. If you got a run game like that, golly, that's going to be crazy. But shout out to Chicago. Philly, y'all are that close from that bomb exploding. But everybody relax, calm down. Y'all talk about some Panthers fans who's ungrateful. Philly, y'all are ungrateful. That's all I got.
Man, I've been freaking denying the Bears for like the past 2 years. I guess every dying dog has its day, bro. They play win together. I can't discredit them anymore. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing. They record shows it. I still don't like their roster. I think their roster is not good, but them guys just finding ways to put games together. And like I said, some of the wins been kind of dominant. As in, they not really trailing. They're not really getting a lot of points put on them. They scoring. I don't see them being good anything after this year. I don't. To me, just like I'm not a big believer of Green Bay. I don't think they have the pieces to be consistently dominant. But they are what they are, and hey, them boys is balling. So Chicago, y'all losing in the first round of the playoffs, but y'all gonna be there.
I feel you on that. All right, Iconic, go ahead and round us out with your thoughts on the Chicago-Philly game.
Yeah, I don't see how Chicago are winning games like that. I don't see it. Um, and Philly, bro, y'all are probably the most ungrateful team in the league. That's what y'all get. Um, but of course, y'all still been in playoffs. Y'all probably still make the championship game. It's probably gonna come down to the wire. Y'all making it back to the Super Bowl, so y'all can just relax, bro. Y'all weren't gonna go undefeated, so just chill, bro. Just play it out the rest of the season, bro.
All right. Well, that was your team in 60 seconds or less. Highlighting teams that need a little bit more spotlight from the week. Next, what we got on the docket here is we're going to get into first pick watch. And surprise, surprise, there's a new team. Last week, the order I had from 1 to 5, I had Tennessee, the Giants, the Jets, Vegas, and New Orleans from 1 to 5, with 1 being the best odds to get the number 1 overall pick. This week, Tennessee is back up at number 1. I think they might be an automatic lock. I don't think they're going to move, but crazy things have happened. I won't say it yet. There are quite a bit of teams at 2 wins, so who knows? The Giants are right behind them. They're falling apart at the seams. You got kickers kicking the dirt. They ready to throw in the towel. Vegas, the only 2 wins. That's it.
Wow.
Right now, they are the 31st ranked team in the league based off win percentage. Next up, we have the Vegas Raiders. Another team that just, I don't know, y'all trash. I don't know, get it together. Number 4, I got New Orleans, which is crazy because they put up fights, but, they lose. They just keep losing. They are technically the the 30th ranked team in the league based off win percentage, and which is sad because they're competitive, but they suck. And our new addition to first pick watch that we got to be on the lookout for is the Washington Commanders. Boy, oh boy. Y'all are falling apart at the seams too. Another team that's a huge disappointment based off last year. Right now they're sitting at the 5th worst team in the league at 3-9, and it don't look like it's getting any better. That was first pick watch, y'all. That was that. All right.
Wait, that was
We
only
like
4
to
teams.
when we talk. What'd you say? No, that was 5.
That was only 4.
That was 5. Tennessee, Giants, Vegas, New Orleans, Washington. Spoiler alert. And don't worry. Now, crazy enough, Iconic, I know you said last week you were looking for Atlanta to be in there, but technically, based off records and performances, the Vikings are worse than y'all. The Cardinals are worse than y'all. The Bengals right now are worse than y'all. Now, I wouldn't put them in there because I think they're about to go crazy. But the Cardinals would definitely be before Atlanta. I still think y'all have a chance to win games, and the Cardinals are... Anyway, when we talk about bad, we like to talk about good. And you know what comes with good? We like to throw them up. It's X's Excellent Players of the Week. X, I'm going to throw it to you, man. Who's winning this prestigious award this week?
It's just a down, man. Minnesota losing has got me wanting not to give no awards to nobody, bro. Nobody in the league deserves nothing right now, bro.
What?
This is a robbery. But if I'm going to go with a team that I feel like deserve some love, we're going to go to them sorry Bears, man. Their whole offense been putting on a clinic. Their offense has been moving the ball, scoring points. Caleb Williams, big improvement for where I've seen him play. I'm going to give it to Caleb Williams, man. He deserves some love. Even though I still think their team roster trash, he been balling, man. Nobody been talking about him, putting him on any list of performances that have been solid. He been solid for like the last 4 weeks. I'm talking about solid games. So we're gonna add them all up to give Caleb Williams this X performance of the week, bro.
All right. Well, Chicago, congratulations on winning that prestigious award from X. That was X's Excellent Players of the Week. Next up, we got Let Me Hear It, guys. 3 questions. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to rattle them off. Let's see what you guys think. Now, starting off, this one is, after watching that Panthers 49ers game, I said to myself, Why would Trayvon Merrick punch Juwan Jennings in the nutsack? I just don't realize. But apparently, this is nothing new with Juwan Jennings, as Brown safety Shelby Harris has came out and said he sees exactly why they did it. That apparently he's out of pocket. And then I saw a cut up of him from the year where he's been doing this all year. Now, I gotta ask you guys, because we do come from an era of straight trash talking dogs. You know, we started watching football during that showboating era of the early 2000s and stuff. So I gotta ask you guys: do you think Juwan Jennings' antics are out of pocket, or do you think they're up there like Richard Sherman, just getting in your head? Y'all need to man up. Don't stop letting them get in your head. What are you guys' thoughts? I'm gonna start with you, X.
So for me, it's two types of trash talking. You got talking about the game, how good somebody is, where you something quantitative. Y'all can talk about that all day. I'm better than you. You're trash. You're not good. That all relates to football. So I don't mind any trash talking that relates to football. Should be free on the field to do. But when I was watching the clips, they were saying Jawan Jennings is saying like off the wall, out of pocket stuff that you shouldn't even be saying to no person. They didn't say what it was. I didn't get to see in the clip, but it's certain level of respect that you gotta have for a person. This ain't about football. Like I said, I don't know what he was saying, but obviously he been saying some things that been out of pocket. So like when it comes to football, bro, you can tell somebody they the dirtiest, trashiest player that you'll do whatever to him in the game. You can't do nothing with me. I'm fine with that. But when you start talking out of pocket, talking about somebody's family or personal life, or because they know a lot more. If you're talking about somebody's wife or kids, it gets to a point where, hey, bro, this ain't football no more. You're going to have to see me. This is not just football. So I don't know if somebody's kid got cancer, you talking about their kid, they got a right to see you. So I'm big on, if it's football, you can say whatever. I don't care. But once you take it a certain way, it's a repercussion to everything. So y'all can get it popping.
I feel you on that. Iconic, what are your thoughts about Juwan Jennings, man? And his antics?
I mean, yeah, as long as he keeps it football, like it's cool. But it's like I feel like all players trash talk, and they all dirty. They all say whatever in between the lines. But as long as everybody knows that it's football, bro. Like that's all. That's all that is, bro.
Let me give my thoughts on it. I agree. At the end of the day, we can't just sit up here and expect athletes to not be humans, because they're human. So if you got someone up here, coming out of pocket saying, I don't want to just insert the craziest thing I could think of, like, yo, your mom's a hoe, or and that's playful, but you know what I'm saying. You know how it could get down, talking about people's baby mamas, people's children. I've heard former NFL players say all the time, people will Google your kids' names and be out there talking about your kids, just anything to get in your heads. But he must be saying the most outlandish things that you could think of for these many players to be duking out with him. I mean, Richard Sherman wasn't even that bad. You feel me? So I mean, Cortland Finnegan and Andre Johnson level stuff right now. What'd you say, Iconic?
He might be on that Diddy type stuff on the field.
Oh no!
He is punching dudes in the nuts, bro. He might tell him what he'll do to him. He might tell him he like him and he want him.
Oh no! He's like, bro,
he do it the easy way or the hard way.
He said, "Hey, big boy, I got the baby oil over here. You trying to get oiled up?"
I mean, he out there touching nuts all day. Yeah, I mean, he might
catching balls. You know why I play receiver? I like catching balls.
Whoa!
Did you get that thing oiled down?
Oh damn! Man, just cut my hair.
Oh man, but all right, let's keep it going. Juwan Jennings, man, cut it out, man. But oh man, all right.
Fruitcake.
It is that season of fruitcake. Actually, it's Christmas time, so they serve fruitcakes during Christmas. All right, 2 divisions. I got 2 divisions for y'all: AFC South, NFC West. Let me run these numbers to you real quick, and then I'll get to my question. Get this in your head for the South. Jacksonville Jaguars in 3rd place in the AFC, 8-4. You got the Colts, 6th place, 8-4. Texans, 8, 7-5. Don't forget that. NFC, the Rams, 2nd place, 9-3. 49ers, 7th place, 9-4. Seattle, fifth place at 9-3. So let me ask you a question based off those numbers I just said. Which division do you feel has a better chance of having 3 teams in the playoffs?
The NFC North is
You
the proper answer.
you kind of messed me up with the question. I thought you were gonna say which team is better. I mean, which division is
Oh, like
better?
which division is better? No,
Yeah,
no,
because
no, no.
The
I want to
NFC
know.
North is the proper decision, but we'll go with the NFC West. They got better teams over there. They got Seattle
not see, but
49ers.
I
Who
think
they
the
third?
NFC. I think the NFC is
The
the
Cardinals.
Rams. It's the Rams, San Francisco, Seattle. That's the 3 top dogs.
If the season end today, the 3 NFC teams would be in the playoffs, and for the AFC, the Texans is only 1 game back from being in the playoffs. And the
Okay, but
so neck and neck.
I think the NFC conference as a whole is more competitive than the AFC is. So that's why I
I
feel like the
agree.
AFC has a better chance at having those 3 teams in it than the NFC does. The NFC is more competitive getting into the playoffs than it is the AFC. So that's why I feel like the AFC South would have a better chance of getting 3. But head to head, if them divisions had to play each other, the NFC West would beat the hell out of the AFC South. Just saying.
Now that's fair, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, we know that's not how the playoffs go. But as far as X's question for the North, the Bears sit in first place in the NFC at 9-3. The Green Bay Packers are in 6 at 8-3, and then the Lions are looking outside in at 8th place at 7-5. So technically, the NFC, like I said, the NFC West has all 3 teams in the playoffs right now. The AFC South, like I said, the Bills are no. I'm sorry. The Texans are only 1 game back from being over the Colts and Buffalo. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Houston. Oh, Houston plays Kansas City. Never mind. So real quick, X, I'm gonna go over with this one. I think that because the NFC is more competitive, I'm still having a hard time. I want to believe in the 49ers. I really do, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go NFC
Their
West. I'll go
defense,
NFC
their
West.
defense being hurt is going to hurt the 49ers.
That's what I think so too, but it just hasn't happened yet. So that's what's
But
my
they
little
one of
concern
them.
here.
They're a battle tested, well
Yeah.
coached team. I feel like when you get in the playoffs, they'll flip that switch and the defense will turn up. Even without they star players, the defense will play good. The offense will come back together. I don't know. They remind me of the Eagles. They just one of the teams when it gets time, they flip that switch and they turn
Yeah.
into they go from
Nah,
the Niners to the 49ers.
I can't give you that with the 49ers because I got to hold them accountable just like I hold the Bills accountable and the Lions accountable. They say that there's these good team, they're battle tested, but y'all don't be winning nothing. The Eagles, they don't want something. Teams like these battle tested
But
teams
we
like
talking about
the Rams, huh?
We're talking about making it to the playoffs, though. I ain't gonna say win it all. I don't think they a Super Bowl contender. But as far as when they get in the playoffs, it's very rare that the 49ers get in and just get knocked out. They get in and they make noise until the championship games, and then they can't finish the deal.
So we all vote in NFC West over AFC South
Nah,
No, I
with the
said
NFC
chance to
AFC
get in the
getting
South.
knocked
playoffs.
out.
I said
Okay,
South.
you got AFC South. I got the West. All right, and then X, who's your final decision?
The NFC North.
All right. And our last question, what we got here, this one's real simple. The Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys, they are sitting currently 9th place in the NFC at 6-5-1. Do y'all think they can make the playoffs?
Yes,
Iconic?
Yes.
I think
Ah,
they can win that division.
it's
The
crazy to think
Cowboys,
that because that they're only 2 games back from the Eagles.
I seen something where they said the Cowboys are one of the only 2 teams in the NFC to have two quality wins. Dallas has beat the Chiefs and the Eagles, and the other team is the Panthers, beating the Packers and
The Rams.
the Rams. So the
Rams.
Cowboys, the Cowboys can beat the good teams, bro. So it's like, hey, this game against Detroit should be their current day
This is
Super
it.
Bowl. Yeah, this is the game. If they win this, I feel like they have the confidence to go on and do great things. But if they lose this,
You
we
and that,
hey
and
hey
here's the thing: to make the playoffs, and if you can get through this game, you don't have to worry about confidence. Your schedule goes the Lions, the Vikings, the Chargers, the Commanders, the Giants, in that order for Dallas. If you can get past the Lions, yeah, because I think Justin Herbert, I don't know if he's playing or not. I think he's out. So I think you can sail through unless you sleep on somebody.
Yeah,
So
Minnesota.
and that's Sunday Night Football too. Boy, don't embarrass yourself in the national audience.
We
But
might.
yeah, I think the Cowboys can do it. I
we
think that
might.
I think just based off the storyline itself and how much that would sell after the Michael Parsons trade to begin the season, Dallas makes the playoffs. The NFL sees that. We all know the allegations. They know the money is going to come behind that. But that's all for that. All right, that was Let Me Hear It. Appreciate you guys on that one. That was good. That was good. All right. Our next segment, what we got? Let me tell you something. Speaking of conspirators and everything else, we conspirator here. We try to make you guys some money. Now, I will say before we go into Iconics Best Bets, if you're going to gamble, if you're going to go against our words, that's on your decision, okay? If you decide to put up your money as a grown adult based off what we said, whether we get it right or wrong, that's on you. Disclaimer. Had to put that there. But Iconic,
Niggas.
man. Oh, go ahead, X.
And hey, this all coming from the fans that watch, and we appreciate every fan that watch.
We do.
When y'all come for us, make sure you come correct. Cause me, I don't take many L's when it comes to picks, decisions, none of that. And all you fans who jump out the woodwork cause y'all be happy about little things here and there, trust and believe. I'm right majority of the time. So everybody misses stuff, misses pick. But best believe, come get on the show. If you want smoke, we got that. Come get on the
We
show.
sure
We can
do.
talk football.
We got space
We
and
can see if you know
opportunity.
ball.
We are one
I-
DM away. Just have your phone, and you can come. You can have a
If you gonna
seat
talk
in the
good,
football man cave.
no ball. Come show us you know some ball. Cause I keep seeing these
Yeah.
trash fans who get one win or get something popping, and they be like, "Oh, we told y'all," when they jumped off the boat a long time ago. Shout out to John.
Shout out to John. But
That boy was off the boat.
with that being said, we're gonna go to Iconic's best bet. Iconic, tell the people who is your recommended best bet for this week.
My recommended best bet for this week. We always film our podcasts on Thursdays. So I always try to stick with Thursday night football. I'm going to take the Lions receiver, what's his name? Nikola Tesla, Elon Musk Tesla, a rookie wide receiver. There's no Amon-Ra St. Brown. I feel like the Cowboys are going to highly focus on Jameson Williams. This guy is next up. They have his line at 2.5 catches. At times, if the Cowboys can shut down or slow down the Lions' rushing attack, that ball is going to have to go to somebody else. I think Jared Goff, I think he has enough rapport and trust in Nikola Tesla, whatever his name is. It's the Tesla guy. It's the white rookie boy that
You got
that
it.
plays with.
That's his name.
His name's not Nikola Tesla, but the Tesla
I think
guy.
it is.
It's not Nikola Tesla, bro. I promise you, it's not.
I know his
Nikola
last name
Tesla-
Tesla.
Yeah, it's Tesla, something like that. Yeah, but his name's not Nikola Tesla.
Hold on, bro. I'm sorry. I would. Is Isaac Tesla? My bad.
There you go.
My bad, yo.
Isaac Tesla for 2.5 catches. That means he only needs to get 3 catches. I feel like he can probably have that in the first half. Again, there's no Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Dallas secondary is not elite. Like, they're not really stopping nobody. So I feel like he should easily come away with 3 catches this game.
All
Hey,
right, ladies and gentlemen,
put
y'all
your whole
heard it
check
here.
on it.
No, don't
Listen,
do that.
you can do whatever you want to do. We
Bet
it's all
responsibly.
recommended pick.
A little $5, $10. Bet responsibly.
Nah, if you want to, that is your decision. We hold no responsibility here. But that was Iconic's best bets. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you bet responsibly. Last bit we got here, we got to go over our picks, y'all. What a week for me. What a week for me as we were picking games last week. How about I got all of Thanksgiving wrong and I only got one game wrong during the regular slate. But I got all of Thanksgiving and Black Friday wrong. Oh, that was awful. But last week, I myself went 10-6. Iconic went 7-9, and X, you took some gambles. Unfortunately, you ended up at 6-10. So what that puts us so far for the year, I am at 118-76. X still in second at 112-82, and Iconic at 109-85. So it's getting thick here. It's getting close. The Jello, the pudding is getting real thick. So we'll see who separates. You feel me? Let's go ahead and get into these game picks. I'm gonna rattle mine off. I feel real confident. There's only one game that I'm still deciding in my head that I'll decide when I read it. Okay? All right. Dallas at Detroit. I'm going Dallas. Tennessee at Cleveland. I'm going Tennessee. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Going Pittsburgh. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. Give me Indianapolis. Washington at Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. Cincinnati at Buffalo. Give me Cincinnati. Miami at the Jets. Give me Miami. Seattle at Atlanta. Give me Seattle. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Give me Tampa Bay. Denver at Vegas. Give me Denver. Rams at Arizona. Give me the Rams. Chicago at Green Bay. This is that game. Give me Chicago. I'm riding with the wave, boy. Houston at KC. Give me Houston. And then Philly at the Chargers. Give me Philly, baby. Yo. How y'all like that? Picks sound good, don't it?
You about to find out.
Nah.
Stop hating, y'all. Stop hating on number one right here, baby. All right, Iconic, let's go ahead and get your picks. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dallas at Detroit.
I'm about to take Detroit here.
You are taking Detroit?
Taking Detroit. I want Dallas to win, but
Tennessee at Cleveland. Oh, go ahead.
Give me Cleveland.
All right, what were you saying about Dallas? Go ahead. My bad.
I want Dallas to win, but for my pick's sake, I got to go with Detroit. They're not losing back-to-back games.
That's fair. Pittsburgh at Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
All right. Indianapolis at Jacksonville.
I got to go with Indianapolis here.
Washington at Minnesota.
Minnesota, hey, J.J. McCarthy, that 67 yards you threw last week, dog, you better put up 367. I'm taking Minnesota.
That wasn't McCarthy last week, though. Don't blame that on McCarthy.
It was the week before.
That was Chris Boo Boo.
Hey, whoever it is, it better be Minnesota winning.
All right. Bengals at Buffalo.
Ooh, this game right here. Ooh. Hey, no. Is Jamar Chase, is he still, T. Higgins still out?
Oh, I don't know. I can look that up for you. He's making good progress and he practiced Wednesday, so it's trending. He should play.
I'm going to go and give me Cincinnati here.
Yeah, you ride the bandwagon with me, my boy. I feel you. All right, Miami at the Jets.
Miami at the Jets. The Jets almost beat them last time, but give me Miami, bro.
Good pick, sir. All right, Seattle at Atlanta.
Listen, hear me out. I'm behind on picks right now. I need some wins that's going to go my way. I feel as if we match up with them pretty good. Give me it to get freaky in the A with the Falcons.
The battle of the good Vikings quarterbacks, bro.
Listen. These are the type of games the Falcons somehow, they find a way to win these games. We'll lose to the Jets and to Miami, but when we play teams like damn Buffalo and teams the Seattle, we're gonna beat them, bro. Watch. It's gonna get freaky in the air again. This time's gonna be Kirk Chains.
You know what you sound like? You sound like that uncle that was a 3-star athlete in high school that swore he was a 5-star. It worked for you the first time, the first go around, all those times ago against Buffalo. Oh yeah, no, we gonna rub some old magic on it. We got it, baby. We gonna pull it out. And then you gonna pull the hamstring in the first quarter, boy. But you know what? I understand the strategy take to it, but hey, I've seen crazier things this week. I mean, this year we
Yeah.
beat the Rams. Anything's possible. No, I'm kidding. But we'll see. I think now. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick. I just thought about this now that you said that. Sam Darnold has been folding under pressure, especially up the middle. When he's been having pressure up the middle, that's when he throws his picks, and you get him off his spot. Y'all do have the number one pass defense. I mean, not pass defense, but rushing attack. So get him off his spot. It'll be all against it. The matchup for real will be Atlanta's offense versus Seattle's defense, in my opinion, because that's a really good defense too. So we'll see about that. All right, New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Who you got?
Give me Tampa Bay by landslide.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I don't know. Me, I'm pulling for the Saints, but I'm not about to lose a pick for it. Denver at Vegas.
This is Bucky Irvin's second game back from being injured. I feel like Bucky Irvin is gonna run wild on the Saints.
That's the thing. I kind of hope he does too, because I'm definitely starting him this week in my fantasy team. So hopefully, all right. Denver at Vegas.
Oh, give me Bo Nix and them boys.
Yeah, I already
Denver.
started writing Denver before you even say anything. All right, Rams at Arizona.
Don't do that. Give me the Rams. They bounce back.
All right, Chicago at Green Bay.
Give me the Green Bay Packers. I like how they play in Detroit on Thanksgiving. Give me the Packers, bro.
All right, Houston at Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, and Andy Reid. Y'all have to win, bro. There's no more losing, bro. Y'all have to win. Give me the damn Chiefs.
And then last game we got here is the Philadelphia Eagles at the Chargers.
Give me Philly, bro.
That was Iconics picks. All right, that was Iconics picks. Got squared away. X coming to you, my boy. You ready to go 14-0 this week?
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't sound too optimistic there, sir. Dallas at Detroit. Who you got?
Yeah, give me Dallas.
Yes, sir. Tennessee at Cleveland.
Give me Cleveland, bro. Cleveland defense is like that. Tennessee is not going to be able to do that.
Ah, that's right. But I put it down. I'm gonna keep it. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Who you got?
Give me the Ravens, bro. They can't really afford to lose no more. This is a game that I feel like they can beat. Give me the Ravens.
Colts at Jaguars.
Yeah, give me the Colts. I feel like this is going to solidify their season. They lose to the Jaguars, they kind of start flushing their season down the drain.
Honestly, it really does. If they do lose, Houston wins, it drops them down, I think, to 8th or 9th place, just like that. So they got to win. Washington at Minnesota.
I said I was gonna do this a while back, and I don't know why I wasn't doing this. I'm picking against us the rest of the year, so I'm winning either one. Either we're gonna win the game or I'm winning the pick. Give me Washington.
Wow. The first week.
I'm getting one or the other.
The first week in a
I'm
long
either getting
time,
the
me and
win.
Iconic are picking Minnesota. Wow.
I'm getting a win or I'm getting a pick right. One of these is happening.
He said, I'm going to be happy about something.
Minnesota
I don't know.
beat their ass, bro.
Marcus Mariota about to throw 300 yards.
Hell no.
Going like this. Facts, bro. All right, Cincinnati at Buffalo.
Yeah, give me Buffalo. I don't know what y'all talking about, but Buffalo ain't going for that.
All right, Miami at the Jets.
I'll take Miami. Both of them teams suck.
Yep, another Dookie Bowl part like 6 now. All right, Seattle at Atlanta. Who you got?
Well, I'm taking Seattle, boy. Sam Darnold, our last good quarterback against our first good quarterback, bro. He better go off on Kirk Cousins, bro.
Yeah, he gonna assert his dominance. Y'all remember what I said about certain dominance? What you got to do?
Oh man, oh man,
That's what
oh
he gonna
man.
do.
You can't assert
You ain't gonna
dominance
say nothing. Just that's
when the
it.
team gets freaky. He gonna get dominated, all right.
All
Get real
right.
freaky in the A.
All right.
Real freaky.
Oh. All right. New Orleans at Tampa Bay.
Yeah, give me Tampa Bay.
You going? So you like Tampa? In Bucky
Yeah.
Wisaki?
No, none of that. But we'll take Tampa Bay.
The Winter
All
Soldier?
right. I only said I saw. All right. He's back there somewhere. All right. My bad. Denver at Vegas.
Yeah, give me Denver. The
All right.
Broncos.
Rams at the Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the Rams, bro.
All right. Chicago at Green Bay.
Give me the
What you gonna
Packers.
do?
I don't want to. Give me the Packers. I don't
Damn.
care if I gotta give them their credit. I'm still picking
Damn,
against them. Give me the
Chicago.
Packers.
That's all y'all. Y'all got
Give
credits. Y'all
me
better be happy
Green
about that.
Bay. Jordan Love. This is Jordan Love's legacy game for me. If
But
Jordan Love can't beat, if he can't beat Chicago, he is not who y'all think he is. He trash. This
that
is
just
on
goes to
Jordan
show.
Love.
That goes to show how much you hate the Bears because you've been saying how you ain't believe in Jordan Love all year. That means you
No, this is his way
really
to prove himself.
don't believe the Bears. All right.
If he can't beat the Bears, Jordan Love needs to just retire now because he's shitty.
Jordan Love was your MVP, don't forget.
Yeah, let me get Kansas City.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, he actually played really good against Dallas. It just Dallas offense put that thing on their defense.
I feel real quick. We're gonna talk about that MVP by not talking about it. We'll leave that in the past episode. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know right now. Houston gonna lay it right on Patrick Mahomes' helmet, bro, while he on the
Mahomes
ground, because
got
that boy about to get
32
sacked
on him.
up and down, bro. He. Yeah, Daniil Hunter
No,
and
no,
Will
no, no, no,
Anderson
no, no,
finna
no.
about to be
No, no,
eaten,
no,
boy.
no, no, no.
Derek Stingley, boy's about to
No,
be
no, no,
eaten.
no, no, no,
Watch,
no.
yeah. Watch, bro. I'm trying to tell you. All right, last game we got here is the Philadelphia Eagles at the Los Angeles Chargers. Who you got?
These bum ass Eagles just seem like they can lose a game like this too, but they gotta win to keep the Cowboys off their back, bro. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I just feel like this is the game they can just
All
throw.
right, that was our picks. Great job, everybody. Great picks. Can't wait to see what happens this week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what another great week of football. We can't wait to see what happens this year as the teams are going on. I feel like a high school. Hair getting too long. But anyway, can't wait to see what happens this week. It's getting real competitive, getting to the bottom of the line. Teams are starting to die in. They're putting in the grave. And
Zebulon?
we'll see how it goes forward. Hopewell? Anyway. What's one thing you guys are looking forward to this week, man? You know, the Panthers are on the bye week, so I'm actually looking forward to just, getting a chance to watch another team
Chicago
this week.
losing.
Oh gosh, boy, he hates Chicago, boy. Dang.
I'm looking forward.
Team, I do love
I'm
to
looking forward to seeing Shador versus Kim Ward.
I like that. Potentially futures of this league. Okay. All right, folks. Well, that's gonna be a wrap for my.
That nigga team
Cam
is
Ward
ass.
is not cooked, bro.
His team ass, bro. His coach's ass. He cooked.
Bro, just give him 6 years and 6 first-round picks.
6
Number
years,
one,
he
bro.
gonna be
They'll
out
be
the
fine,
league.
bro.
6 years, he gonna be out the league.
Bro, they're gonna have 6 number 1 overall picks, bro. They're gonna be elite in 2030.
After the third one, bro, they're gonna get Kirk Cousins, bro.
Oh damn. No, Kirk O'Chain's retiring. I'm gonna let you know that now. All right.
Now he gonna go around Tennessee.
And that's a wrap with that right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hey, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps the algorithm, helps the spread. We want to get to as many people as we can. Like that. You feel me? Also, once again, if you want to come on the show, you want to talk you hate hearing what we say and you want to speak up for your team, whatever the case, you just want to say hi. Go
Put your
ahead,
whole
come on the
check on
show.
it.
Make sure you either comment, hit me in the DMs, and we'll be sure to respond to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We
Put your whole
out.
check on it.